William Richard Charette was born on March 29, 1932, in Ludington, Michigan. William would enlist in the U.S. Navy on January 11, 1951, during the Korean War. William would be promoted to Hospital Corpsman 3rd Class. And shortly thereafter, William volunteered to serve in Korea with the Fleet Marine Force as a hospital corpsman attached to a Marine Corps unit, and on November 25, 1952, he reported for duty at the Field Medical Service School in Camp Pendleton, California, for field training. After completing the course, he was assigned to 3rd Platoon, F Company, 2nd Battalion, 7th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division, which shortly thereafter embarked for South Korea on February 5, 1953. William had been in Korea for several months when, on the night of March 26, 1953, Chinese soldiers in North Korea attacked, and on March 27th overran 2 of 3 Marine Hill outposts in North Korea, manned by Marines and corpsmen from the 5th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division, named Vegas, Carson, and Reno. Vegas and Reno ended up being overrun. Vegas was considered to be the most important outpost and highest outpost that supported the other 2. Late morning that day, a head-on Marine assault was made to try and retake Vegas, with the 3 rifle companies of 5th Marines taking heavy casualties. In short order, Fox Company would be committed to the fight for Vegas. Charette and the other Fox Company corpsmen faced a growing number of casualties, exposed to hostile small arms and mortar fire when Marines from his rifle company joined in the counterattack on March 27th against Vegas Hill, with Charette's 3rd Platoon Commander, 2nd Lieutenant Theodore H. Chenoweth, leading the assault in hand-to-hand fighting up the south side of the hill. When an enemy grenade landed near Charette and a badly wounded Marine he was aiding, he placed himself on top of the Marine in order to shield him from the explosion, and in doing so, the grenade blast tore off Charette's helmet and destroyed his medical bag and knocked him unconscious. When he came to, he found his face bleeding from shrapnel wounds and couldn't see. He recovered enough to continue to aid Marines in battle, using torn parts of his uniform in order to dress battle wounds. In another instance, he removed his battle vest and placed it upon another wounded Marine whose vest was destroyed from another explosion. In yet another instance, he attended to 5 Marines who were wounded in a trench from another explosion, and then stood up in the trench, exposing himself to incoming rounds in order to carry the most serious wounded comrade to safety. Charette sustained powerful wounds during the day's battle and was recommended for the Navy Cross for extraordinary heroism. For his brave actions that day in Korea, William Richard Charette would be presented with the nation's highest decoration for valor, the Medal of Honor. William was presented the Medal of Honor from President Dwight D. Eisenhower during a ceremony at the White House in Washington, D.C. on January 12, 1954. William Richard Charette would have a long and illustrious military career before retiring and dying peacefully at his home in Lake Wales, Florida on March 18, 2012.